Part of moving forward and growing as a nation means acknowledging and understanding our past, not ignoring it. Today is Juneteenth, a celebration of freedom from slavery, just declared a federal holiday last year.
This is a day of profound, in my view, profound weight and profound power.
President Biden made the change, honoring the celebration and the sacrifice. On June 19, 1865, more than 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln delivered the Emancipation Proclamation, the last remaining enslaved people in Galveston, Texas, were told they were free. It's been celebrated ever since. Advocates for making Juneteenth a national holiday hoped all Americans, not just Black Americans, would use the day as one of celebration and education. Earlier this week, we stopped by the Bruce R. Watkins Cultural Heritage Center for an important conversation. I'm here with Emil Cleaver, Executive Director of the Bruce R. Watkins Cultural Heritage Center. Thanks for having us today. We know that in the past couple of years, especially, Juneteenth has gotten more exposure. More people are learning about it. What does that mean to you, especially considering that, the celebration has been going on for 157 years?
Well, I'm happy that people are discovering the holiday. They're learning African American history, which is part of American history. So it's opening a lot of people's eyes to a part of history that hasn't been talked about, hasn't been discussed. So that's kind of a good feeling.
I like what you say. It's American history. It's all of our histories. Admittedly, growing up, I didn't learn about Juneteenth. I didn't really know about it until I was an adult and had kind of a broader world experience. We learned about slavery, we learned about the Emancipation Proclamation, the Civil War, but not this story and its significance. How do you bring new people into the fold? Do you think that this is common, that people aren't as educated on Juneteenth as maybe they should be?
Well, yeah, I think it is probably a pretty common issue. A lot of people don't know about this holiday. To learn about the holiday, visit places like this, the Bruce R. Watkins. There are other places in town, the Black Archives, the American Jazz Museum, the Negro Leagues Museum. Just to learn about American history, a part of history that isn't talked about a lot. So visiting places like this, I think learning, watching documentaries, watching television shows, things that people wouldn't normally do, I think is a good way to learn about this holiday.
Right, celebrate, but educate too, right? Find different ways to do that. And there's a wealth of resources, like you said, here in Kansas City. I'm curious what you think about, every time a new holiday might come into the public eye, there's commercialization, right? We've seen ice creams for Juneteenth. We've seen sales and discounts, over commercialization, and we've seen that with other holidays too. But does that take away from the meaning of this? And how do you combat that?
I don't know if it takes away from the meaning. Christmas is celebrated 12 months a year, so it's just something. It's just part of American culture. Making a profit out of a holiday or something. But I don't think it takes away too much. As long as you study the history, there's celebration going on all over the city. So I hope it doesn't take away too much.
Sure. How can people celebrate Juneteenth for the first time, let's say? How do you respectfully celebrate Juneteenth and be a part of it?
Well, I would say do some research, do education, learn a little bit about the holiday. And there's celebrations, like I said, all over the city. The Nelson Atkins, 18th and Vine. We're having something here this month, so check your newspapers and see what you can do in your city.
And like you said, there are exhibits here. There's even a resource library here at Bruce R. Watkins. Tell me about that.
Well, the books are donated. We have books, video, talk about African American history, which again is American history. The community is welcome to come in and check out that anytime.
Anything else that you'd like our viewers to take away as we celebrate Juneteenth today?
Well, like I said before, just learn about the holiday, visit institutions like this, just learn as much as you can.
All right. Emil Cleaver with Bruce R. Watkins, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks.
To see the exhibits on hand or to learn more about the history of our community, be sure to stop by the Bruce R. Watkins Cultural Heritage Center. It's at 3700 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6. For more info, go to brucewatkinscenter.com.